Good morning. You're the best dog, aren't you? Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. We are 3 days out from our first ever photo shoot. Today's Thursday. The shoot's on Sunday. Have my tripod in my hand. If you've watched the last video, you know how I got to start these videos. We got to take checking photos. So I'm going to go outside to the garage, take some photos of my jocks, and see how we're looking. Oh, double trouble. Yeah, yesterday was the first day of the carb load, which was so nice. So I don't really know what my coach is going to do. I dropped weight after the carb load. So I was 69.2 kg this morning. And the day before the carb load, I was 69.8, which is crazy. Like, I don't know how I dropped weight. And, you know, I know this might be TMI, but I actually didn't get a bowel movement yesterday either. So to lose weight after, like, eating way more food, not have a bowel movement, bro, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, right, we're going to take these photos, see how they look, and we'll go from there.
Alright, we're back again posing to my jocks. Sorry to anyone who doesn't like this part, but this is just an unfortunate part of doing a photo shoot prep.
That is literally like a cardio session every single morning. But, boys, this morning is my first morning all prep, okay, in 17 weeks where I haven't had to wake up and do morning cardio. Right now, I am so happy. I can't wait to just bring the dogs on a little walk, do a bit of editing, make my bowl of oats, and we got an exciting vlog coming your way, alright? So I hope you're enjoying these. We got the daily vlogs coming for peak week, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. Yeah, we got an exciting day ahead today. We got a good few things to do. One of those is a haircut, as you can probably tell. So that's going to be fun. Graham, if you're watching this, I'm looking forward to catch up with you, bro. And yeah, let's have a great day, boys. The plan for today is I'm going in to get a haircut with Graham, and then I'm going to go train. So yeah. My massage yesterday was scintillating. It was amazing. It was so good. Alright boys, we got meal one. We have 100 grams of oats. The same way last night's video finished off. Oh my god, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to have this as my pre-workout meal. And then I think I get a squares bar with this as well. So yeah, pre-workout meal is going to go down an absolute treat. I'm currently trying to decide what flavour protein I want in this. I think I might go for the white chocolate caramel biscuit. That was really nice last time. Or else I might go for Oreo. Right, so bit of a switch up in plan. I am actually going to head into town now, and I'm going to have my meal as soon as I get into town. So Keane just sent me a voice note there. He wants me to have the oatmeal now when I get into town, get my haircut, and then have my 2 squares bars, and then go train and see what the look is like after I train. Like I said, my photo shoot is on at 12 o'clock on Sunday, so he's obviously trying to replicate and see how the look will look on Sunday at 12 o'clock. So yeah, that's the plan. In a bit of a rush now, so got to get going. So I'll catch you probably when we're in town next.
Boys, big announcement. I just got mentioned in my first ever LinkedIn post. So last week, I decided I'm going to make a LinkedIn account, alright? Now, LinkedIn to me just seems like the app that people use to brag about how fucking perfect they are and how many achievements they have. So it's a very weird app and I've no idea what to post. No idea at all. But some girl who makes content for UL just tagged me and just said fair play to, like, you know, X, Y, and Z and a few people, and I was one of them. They were just like, they made some good content for UL. I was like, oh my god, my phone's fucking digging away here, boys. Come on. Sun is out, life is good, and we've got an upper body session. I've got my bowl of oats here in the car with me as well, ready to go. So I'll catch up with you when we're eating the bowl of oats. So a little update on what the plan of action is for today whilst I'm driving in. So like I said, Keane just sent me back my check-in there, but I was just in a bit of a rush, so I didn't get much of a chance to run through it. So yeah, body weight yesterday was 69.7 or 69.8, and body weight this morning was 69.2. So we actually had like a 0.5 kilo drop. So the plan for today is a little bit more food, which is crazy to say. So I'm getting an extra squares bar, which is unreal,
and an extra 2 squares of dark chocolate. So I'm having like 4 squares of dark chocolate, or 4 like blocks of dark chocolate, which I think is like 8 squares. Insane, man. That's so much dark chocolate, but I ain't complaining, all right? I love that thing. If you've been a regular subscriber of the channel, you will know how much I've been raving about that salted caramel dark chocolate, and to be able to have 8 squares today, 8 squares, man, that's insane. So I'm absolutely delighted. So my plan now is I'm going to go in to get my haircut. So my haircut's at 10:30. I'm going to have my pre-workout meal at 10, like Keane said to do, in the car by myself, all lonely, but look, it is what it is. Let me actually not crash on this roundabout. So yeah, I'm going to go in now. I'm going to have my pre-workout meal in the car. Then I'm going to get my hair cut, and then I am going to have those 2 squares bars. And those 2 squares bars are going to be like my pre-workout meal. So I'm going to have those as my pre-workout meal. Going to do a bit of editing, as I have to edit yesterday's YouTube video. So if you haven't already, go check that out. That'll be day 3 of peak week. I suppose this is day 4, this video here. So I need to edit that. So I'll be doing that whilst I'm eating my squares bars, and then we're off to train. I will run through the whole workout with you, probably just when I'm eating those squares bars or before the gym, but pretty much it's just an upper body pump. Everything is like 15 to 20 reps, nothing to failure, of course. And yeah, it's basically just to see what I look like after this food, and what I look like after the bowl of oats and after the squares bar. As like I said, I'm on at 12 on the Sunday, so we're going to try replicate that look. So yeah, exciting times ahead, boys. I'm absolutely buzzing for the day, and I will touch base with you when we're eating my pre-workout meal.
Alright boys, I'm not gonna lie. I just had that bowl of oats and I forgot to record. But it was so good, like I absolutely enjoyed every single bite of it. It hit the spot.
Funny story, boys, right? See that place there? Murphy's Takeaway. They got, I don't know, there was a rumour going around that there was like cockroaches in their food, and I was absolutely mouthy one night around Christmas time, and I was like, I'll just get a chipper there. I got food poisoning. So lesson learned, I will not be going to Murphy's again. Although, I don't know, they did do such a good pizza, and any of the real ones, right, will know. Amigos, boys, amigos. I've been raving about that place. I'm 100% popping in after the shoot, and I actually cannot wait. And that's going to be so nice. So we've definitely got Amigos on the cards, but not Murphy's, alright, because I got food poisoning and I was bedbound for like 4 days. It was horrendous. But definitely Amigos.
Bro.
And we are freshened up, alright. Shout out to Graham, absolute hero, alright, in Elite Barbers in Waterford. Hit him up, boys. But yeah, gonna grab my iPad now, grab 2 squares bars, then I'm gonna go back to that coffee shop that I just walked past, and I'm gonna go in there, do a bit of editing, have my squares bars, have a little monster, and then we're off to the gym to train upper body. So that's gonna be really fun. I'm actually so excited to train, even though I'm leaving a load of reps in reserve and not training hard. It's going to be fun, you know, and hopefully the pump is going to be good. So yeah, we have fresh fade as well going in before our session. It's going to be a good one. Alright boys, we got the goats. Cookies and cream flavour as well, which is unreal. So yeah, going to enjoy 2 of these. Alright guys, so we're just in a coffee shop now. I am going to edit a few YouTube videos. I have my white monster here, and we have the 2 squares bars that I'm going to have after the monster. I'm actually going to have the 2 squares bars now and crack on with a bit of editing. So I have to edit yesterday's YouTube video, so if you haven't already, go check that out. It'll be on my channel. So yeah, going to spend about 40 minutes here editing, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright boys, sun's out. We've just arrived outside the gym. Life is good. Alright, I'm going to run you through the session whilst we're here. So, kickstarting this session, we will be doing machine pec deck, machine chest press, lateral raise, unilateral D-handle pull down, upper back pull down, lat row, bicep, tricep. Everything is 2 sets, 10 to 20 reps and 2 reps in reserve. So that's the plan of action for today. So yeah, very excited now for this session. Just going to record a few clips, probably put a bit of music, maybe do a bit of speaking. I'll see. All right, so sit back, enjoy, and let's have a good session. All right, lads, the second last session of prep, which feels so weird saying that. So I just said I'm going to do a voiceover here, as to be honest, I have the exact same session tomorrow, and it's not an overly exciting session. Okay, it's literally just going into the gym, getting a pump, you know, like feeling the muscle, getting blood into the muscle, and literally just getting a pump to take post-workout pictures to see what the plan of action is then for the next kind of day or so. Obviously, like I said, I'm doing the photo shoot at 12 o'clock on the Sunday, so this session was in and around that time as well. So yeah, started off with a lateral, then I did a pec deck, then I went into this kind of incline chest press. As you can see, I'm using very, very lightweight, lads, really just controlling it, not like throwing any weights around, because I mean, the last thing that I want to do right now is get injured. Okay, so just taking my time on every single set, like really contracting the muscle. And yeah, it's cool to even see those lines in my legs there, like between like my hamstring and my quad. Like, that's just cool, man, because I remember like I always used to look at people who got quite lean and be like, oh my god, like I want to get those lines, you know. And now I kind of have them, man, and it's just like, it's a cool feeling to kind of say, you know what, I stuck to my word. I said I was going to do it like 17 weeks ago. I said I was going to do this, and you know, fast forward 17 weeks, here we are, you know. It's funny as well how it works on social media. Like, if you're watching this video, you probably think, oh, he looks kind of bigger here, but you know, I've actually lost like 20 kilos, and this is like the smallest I've looked. Like, if you saw me in person, you'll see like I'm not a huge guy, whereas like back when I was like 90 kilos, I probably looked a lot bigger in person. Whereas on social media, I probably look bigger now. So it's funny how it works. But yeah, just doing this kind of row here then, and then it was just finishing off with 2 arm exercises that I wanted to finish off with. So I finished off with a tricep push down, and then I also just finished off with a bit of a bicep curl. I think I did a dumbbell one, but I didn't record it. And here's where we're at physique wise. So yeah, I was 69.2 kg. So a new low of prep, which is the lightest I will probably get, I would say, you know, unless we get a drop tomorrow. But no, I'd say this will be the lightest I'll ever be, which is crazy. Like, 69 kg is nothing. But yeah, happy enough with where we're at. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, boys, next meal, just home from the gym. I was just doing a bit of editing there, but it is now time for my next meal. So we have 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, and then usually this would be a Ninja Creamy, so I'd make this in the Creamy, but Keen said just stick to the protein shake for the next few days to try and lower the amount of volume of food that's going into my stomach. So all I have here is 30 grams of the Cookies and Cream Perform Whey and 300 ml of almond milk. So I'm literally just going to pour this on top of this and eat it. And I had it last night, and it was actually quite nice. I had the cereal milk. Did I have the cereal milk flavor last night? No, I had the white chocolate hazelnut flavor last night, and it was really sweet, but this one is the cookies and cream. So hopefully this will be a bit nicer. So I'm going to tuck into this now, and I'll catch up to you in a bit. Alright boys, I've been dieting for 17 weeks now, and I've definitely had some weird meals in those 17 weeks, but this one definitely tops it off, right? So this meal, we have 3 rice cakes with 30 grams of reduced sugar strawberry jam. First of all, these rice cakes taste like air, okay? There's like 28 calories in each, but we got 30 grams of reduced fat sugar jam on it. And that is combined with 2 squares of dark chocolate. So no source of protein in this meal, but look, I ain't complaining, all right? Like I said in my last YouTube video, this is literally just to switch up my meals. I am so excited for this, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Let me give you a taste test. Here we go. Oh man. Strawberry jam could be one of my favorite things on earth. Back in the day, I used to literally just like whack up like 4 slices of sourdough bread and just literally get the whole tub of jam all over the bread. Bro, it was insane. I miss those days. But yeah, definitely my weirdest meal on prep so far. All right, boys, we are out for some steps with the young fella. Snoop, say well. Say well to the vlogs.
Snoop's a bit camera shy. Anyways, right, lads, I feel like my hair's gone old brunette now that I got a haircut. Like, I used to have, like, some blonde highlights, but I feel like it's kind of just gone back to brunette now. But anyways, right, I kind of wanted it to go back to brunette anyways. I feel like highlights are like a thing you do and you're like, oh, these are sick. And, like, I think they're pretty cool. And then it's just like that feeling kind of wears off. But yeah, I have like 7,500 steps done. So just out for a little walk, enjoying this walk with my dog. I'm gonna go back then. I still have 2 chicken and rice meals to eat. And I get 100 grams of rice in each of those. And both of those are joined with 100 grams of pineapple and 25 grams of dark chocolate. Boys, the amount of dark chocolate I get today is just the best day ever. Like, oh my god, man, like, you don't even understand, like, 17 weeks of just, like, genuine commitment, like, not eating off plan at all, like, not once did I eat off plan, you know, when, like, your portions are slowly getting lowered. Like, I remember getting my check-ins back off Keen, and he was like, alright, we're gonna go ahead with an adjustment here, and he lowers my food, and it's like, oh my god, like this is gonna take another mental battle to get through this. And I know that sounds petty, I know it sounds like minor, but it's like, I did it, and I did it every fucking week, and I'm so proud of myself, because I remember, like, the first 5 weeks of my doing the shoot, I didn't post much about it on social media. I didn't post my Instagram, because to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I thought I was going to bail. I honestly, well, I didn't think I was going to bail, but I was like, fuck, I don't want to post about this in case I do bail, you know, and I didn't, and I just stuck it through, and I'm fucking, like I said, lads, and I made a video maybe like 4 weeks ago, you know, showing a bit of gratitude, and I'm showing it again, you know, taking a minute. I'm just saying, you know what, Sam, pat on the fucking back, you've actually done alright, and I'm proud of myself, man, you know. And regardless of the look on the day of the photo shoot, right, this Sunday, you know, regardless of the look, hold on, let me change hands because my right arm's getting quite sore, but regardless of the look, I can walk away and say, you know what, I gave that 100%. I gave it 100%. And I'm proud of myself for that, you know. Regardless, man, it's gone beyond the photo shoot now. Like, I don't really care that much. Like, yeah, the photos will be great and the day will be great, but it's the achievement of doing it, man. It's the achievement, the self-fulfillment of, like, saying you're going to do something and actually following through and, like, sticking to your word, you know what I mean? And it's a tough thing to do, man, especially when it's a big thing like that, like a 17-week diet. It's tough, you know, but we did it, boys. We're here. We're 3 days out. Shit's starting to feel real. Like, I remember I was counting down the days for a while there, and the last, like, 4 days I just haven't been counting, because I've just been, like, soaking it in, enjoying it, embracing every emotion, whether it's a sad emotion, a happy emotion, whatever it is, alright, or whether it's me, like, bloody creaming to the camera when I'm eating a squares bar, I don't know, alright. But look, it's just been a journey, man. It's been a journey the last 17 weeks, and we're here, and I'm proud of myself, like I said, alright. So yeah, and fucking big love to anyone watching these vlogs, alright, because these get like 200 views, so if you're watching this, it means that, you know, you have a pretty idea about what's going on in my life, you know, so you probably know I've struggled the last 17 weeks, but we're here, alright, and I'm so fucking grateful for anyone who's watched the vlog, because honestly, if I couldn't document it, it would have been a lot harder. And I know that's something people say, like, you know, oh, would people do a marathon if they couldn't post about it? You know, honestly, man, I don't know if I would have been able to do this if I couldn't post about it, because even by posting about it, I might get a message off someone being like, man, your vlog helped me out, or, you know, or just a cool vlog. And man, it's little things like that where I'm like, fuck, you know, like, yeah, keep going, Sam, keep posting these vlogs, you know. So honest to God, thank you so much, anyone who's just even watched the videos, whether you like or comment or you're just a silent watcher. I appreciate you, because documenting it has helped me so much. And yeah, just grateful to be here, boys, grateful to be here, and the hard work is done. Let's enjoy the next few days. And yeah, that's enough emotional waffling for now, alright. Snoop seems to be stuck in this fence. Are you alright, kid? Are you alright? Anyways, right, we'll catch up with you when it's time for 100 grams of jasmine rice. Oh, boys! Right, guys, just touching base. So, as I said, we have the chicken cooking up in here. Happy days, alright. And then what I also do is, just like the last video, is I'm going to add about 80 to 90 grams of peas, so like 40, 50 grams a meal. And then I get 2 squares of dark chocolate and 100 grams of pineapple with each. And we have the jasmine rice cooking up here, which is probably on too hot, but look, I'm going to lower the heat of that actually. Alright, lads, so here we have the next meal. 100 grams of jasmine rice, 120 grams of raw chicken. Then we have 100 grams of pineapple. This really screams bodybuilding.
filling, doesn't it? And then we also have our 25 grams of dark chocolate. So I'm going to eat this now, watch a little YouTube video. And honestly, lads, I'm going to round this video off here. Like, my next meal is the exact same as this. So literally an exact replica of this meal. And to be honest, I kind of just want to chill out tonight and watch a bit of Netflix. Like, doing all these YouTube vlogs, it's great and I love it. But it's going to be nice to have an evening to just chill out. You know, it's 8 o'clock now and I don't really want to be recording for the rest of the evening. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe most importantly. All right, we're on the way. Well, we just hit 1750 subscribers, which is really cool. So if we could get like 1760, that'd be pretty epic. And yeah, I will catch you all for tomorrow's vlog.